We really feel that ArcGIS 10 provides your complete online GIS. And that means you get to experience GIS both in terms of maps and content, as well as applications and a community to share with. One of the ways that you're going to be using ArcGIS and its online capabilities, very common, is to use Basemaps. And the new online site allows you to browse through and look at various Basemaps. We're going to take a quick tour of some of the Basemaps that we provide using ArcGIS Explorer. Now, this data is provided so that you can make better maps. It includes imagery worldwide down to 15 meters, both in the urban areas as well as the not-so-urban areas. Within the U.S., we have 1 meter or better imagery for the entire U.S. And this came from a variety of sources, including state, federal, and local. We also include some commercial imagery for very high-quality scenes. Globally, we include over 2,000 cities at 1 meter resolution, providing an extensive base map for you to do your work. We also provide a street map as a base map. It's a multi-scale base map to be used at the different scales that you make your maps, at the country scale, at the local scale. Globally, we have data down to 150,000, 1 to 150,000 scale. And we have better data for both Europe and the US. Within the US, we provide a consistent base map down to 1 to 10,000 scale. And for some metro areas, down to 1 to 5,000. But we realize that you need choices on where and what sort of data do you use. So we also support Microsoft Bing Maps as a base map within ArcGIS, which means you have access to all the Bing data, including the imagery, the hybrid, and the road information. One of the efforts that we've worked on over the last year is on building a really nice topographic map. Well, this topographic map is actually community-centric. It's a community topographic base map. You are participating with us to help build a very good base map that works around the world and in really good detail within the US. Again, 1 to 20,000 base map for the entire US with updated data, with select cities at 1 to 1,000 scale, providing a really nice base map in which to work. Now, this is compiled from the best available sources. Many of the agencies that you work on have great data, and we've been able to work with you and leverage this data to build this high-quality base map, including USGS and EPA. Internationally, we also provide a global base map down to 1 to 150,000. This gives a great context when working internationally for data. But it's more than just roads and images and streets and topographic maps. We also provide base maps for things like demography and geology. These base maps are just one aspect of the type of data that's available online. Another key aspect is the ability to have your own data. We allow you to upload and share your own content, your data, your maps, your layers, your services, and register them online. You can then manage your content, and this data can be shared with everybody, or you can actually set up groups and share that data only with people who participate in a particular group. Now I'm going to ask Eben Wells to show us how the desktop user can leverage both the online base maps and the sharing capabilities to do their work better. Eben?
Thanks, Damien. This map shows the power outages in DC following the recent snowstorm. And what we want to do is see how we can help get the power back on. The first thing I'm going to do is add in some of the online base maps. I'm going to select the World Topographic Map. This will give my data some additional context, as well as look a little nicer than what I had produced. But we also want to discover what others are doing. And ArcGIS is now seamlessly integrated with online maps. We're presented with the easy-to-use dialog that gives us a window into these maps. We're presented with some featured content, or we can discover what others are doing and search. And what we can find is the DC road conditions. I'm going to add them into our map. And what we're going to do is use this shared content to determine which roads we want to have plowed. We'll be able to easily calculate which roads that are impassable are near locations without power. And this is the information that we want to get out. These are the roads that we want to have plowed. And we want to share this with the right people and get this out. So rather than emailing this, what we're going to do is share this online. We're going to create a layer package, and we're going to give it a nice summary. And some tags for when people are searching. But most importantly, we want to get this to the people who can use it. So what we're going to do is, in this case, we're going to share it with the DC Snow Group. Thank you. Back